Okay, so let's talk about a pretty big shift we're seeing in how businesses, especially the smaller ones, are doing things online now. Imagine having like an AI agent right there on your website. It handles customer chats. It personalizes content for every single visitor automatically, boosts your conversions. And here's the real kicker. You don't need to code anything. You don't need to hire a whole new team. You don't even have to be, a tech whiz yourself. For a lot of businesses, automating engagement and personalizing things like that, well, it's been a dream for a long time.
It really has. It sounds like, the absolute cutting edge for 2025. And what maybe seemed like a far-off vision is actually becoming pretty accessible pretty fast. So today, yeah, we're diving deep into these AI marketing agents. We want to unpack what they are, exactly how they work, and maybe most importantly, why they're becoming so essential, particularly, I think, for U.S. small businesses who aren't just trying to keep up, but really want to, thrive and stand out in a crowded market.
And that really is the challenge, isn't it? Trying to cut through all the buzz, all the hype around these new technologies to figure out what actually matters for you listening right now. Our mission today really is to pull out the most crucial, the most actionable insights from all the latest info on these AI tools. We want to give you that shortcut, help you understand this new landscape, and see the very real opportunities that are opening up. We're going to look at how these agents are genuinely changing how businesses connect and grow.
Right. And a great place to start is probably with the one making some serious waves right now, Clixie.ai. It's a platform that's growing incredibly fast, and it seems purpose-built, really designed with U.S. small businesses in mind.
Okay, so Clixie.ai, what is it, like, fundamentally? What does it do?
At its core, it's all about taking your standard web pages, the static ones that just sit there with information, and turning them into dynamic, interactive experiences, real engagement.
Interactive experiences.
Yeah.
So instead of someone just like reading text or looking at pictures,
Yeah.
they're actually doing something.
Exactly. They're engaging with your site in a totally new way. It's almost like it guides them, kind of like having a conversation with a really clued-in sales assistant right there on the page.
Interesting. So how does it actually do that? What's under the hood?
Well, what's really clever is how it achieves that interactivity. It uses these advanced features that kind of mimic sophisticated chatbot flows, guiding users on a journey. But it's way more than just a simple chatbot. It integrates things like real-time video shopping.
Video shopping. Okay, tell me more about that.
Yeah, so users can interact directly with videos, maybe ask questions, click on products within the video itself, and then there are these really smart analytics. These aren't just basic stats like page views. They feed the AI, helping it constantly understand, even predict user behavior, and then adapt the experience on the fly. So it's not just about making your site look cool or modern. It's about actually making it work better, convert visitors at a much higher rate.
And you're seeing actual results, like tangible impact for small businesses.
Yeah, the reports we're seeing are pretty impressive. Businesses using Clixie.ai are talking about a 20% lift in conversions.
20%. Wow. That's not small change.
Not at all. It's a significant jump in leads, in sales. And here's the part that's really revolutionary for so many small business owners. You get this without needing a developer. No coding needed whatsoever. For businesses, maybe without big tech teams or, limited budgets, this is huge. It really democratizes access to some pretty advanced AI.
That lack of coding is key. But what specific features make it work so well? And, crucially, how easy is it really for someone who isn't technical? Because let's face it, AI can still sound intimidating.
That's a really important point, and it seems to be where Clixie.ai has focused. When you look at what it offers, it's a whole suite of tools designed for engagement and lead capture, but built to be intuitive. So we're talking interactive video pop-ups, not just random pop-ups, but ones that are timed strategically, offering personalized next steps based on what the user is doing. There are smart email capture bots, too, using AI to figure out the best moment to ask for an email, not just annoying interruptions. And maybe the most powerful bit is the personalized content experiences. The site dynamically adapts to what that specific user seems interested in.
So it's almost like having a super attentive salesperson working 24/7 on your site, constantly learning.
Pretty much, learning and optimizing with every single visitor interaction.
Okay, so that ease of use, what makes it stand out there?
Well, what seems to really set Clixie.ai apart is that relentless focus on accessibility for, the non-tech person, the small business owner. It's built specifically for them. So that means a simple drag and drop setup, no complex coding, no need to hire expensive web developers or AI specialists. Plus, the built-in analytics are designed to be understandable. They go beyond just traffic numbers. They track detailed interactions, how long someone watched a video, where they clicked inside it, the path they took. All that data feeds back into the AI to make the personalization even better. It just removes so many of those barriers that have traditionally kept small businesses away from adopting more advanced AI. Makes it genuinely approachable.
That user-friendliness sounds absolutely critical because, yeah, that initial hurdle of implementing AI can feel really big. But it's important to realize Clixie.ai isn't alone in this space, right? This whole idea of user-friendly, high-impact AI. It's part of a bigger trend, isn't it?
It absolutely is. We're seeing a whole wave of similar AI agents starting to gain real traction, all aiming to redefine how businesses operate in 2025. It's not just one tool, it's this growing ecosystem that's, well, changing the game.
Okay, so who else is out there? What other names should we be aware of?
Well, beyond Clixie.ai, you've got other interesting tools like Gumloop and Base44 making headway. They each have slightly different strengths. Gumloop, for instance, is fascinating. It doesn't just automate tasks sequentially like, say, Zapier, which many people know. Instead, it layers AI on top of your existing workflows.
Layers AI on top. What does that mean in practice?
Think of it like making your current automations smarter. It infuses intelligence directly into them. So it might look at your past data and predict the best next step in a sales process, rather than just rigidly following rules you set up ages ago. It learns.
Intelligent automation. Okay. And Base44, what's their angle?
Base44 is different again. It's a no-code conversational app builder.
Conversational apps, like chatbots.
Sort of, but potentially much more sophisticated. You can design and launch interactive applications without coding. Imagine building, say, a guided tool to help customers choose the right product on your site, or an automated process to onboard new clients. You build it all just by dragging and dropping elements, defining how the conversation should flow. And what's really telling about Base44's significance is that Wix, the website builder, recently acquired them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for around $80 million. That's a massive signal from a major player about how important they think this kind of conversational AI is for engaging customers and streamlining things. Shows where the market is heading.
80 million. Wow. Okay.
Right.
So if we step back and look at Clixie.ai, Gumloop, Base44, they sound different, but is there a common thread?
Definitely. If you connect the dots, all these tools, despite their different focuses, share a really powerful common goal. They're all AI-powered agents. They're designed to seriously cut down the workload for businesses, free up people's time for more important things, and really boost overall output and efficiency in 2025. It's about doing more with less effort, essentially, but doing it much, much smarter than before.
Okay, features are one thing, but let's make this concrete. Can you give us some real-world examples, like how would a small business actually use these? Let's start with Clixie.ai. You mentioned that boutique jewelry store owner earlier.
Right, Sarah. Let's call her Sarah. She runs this great little e-commerce store, custom jewelry, but she was finding it hard to turn website browsers into actual buyers. So she implemented Clixie.ai's video shopping embed. Customers could watch videos of her pieces, interact with them, even ask questions right there in the video player answered by the AI. The result? She saw a 15% higher add-to-cart rate. That's significant. It wasn't just about showing a video, it was making it interactive, guiding the customer, answering their questions instantly.
Okay, that makes sense. Making the content work harder. What about Gumloop? How would that look in action?
With Gumloop, think about automating those marketing or sales workflows that involve multiple steps in different apps. Imagine a new lead fills out a form on your website. Instead of you manually doing everything, Gumloop could automatically qualify the lead based on criteria it learns, send a personalized welcome email through MailChimp, create a new deal in your CRM, maybe ping your sales team on Slack, and schedule a follow-up task. And the key is it learns from past successful conversions to optimize each of those steps over time. It connects all those tools. Many businesses already use Slack, MailChimp, Shopify, CRMs, and makes them work together intelligently.
Right, connecting the dots automatically.
Right.
Okay, so just to help people keep these straight, can you give us a quick side-by-side?
Sure. Let's try a quick breakdown. Clixie.ai. Think content personalization and video integration, turning your website itself into a dynamic sales tool. Gumloop. Its specialty is workflow automation, making your existing processes smarter and more efficient, often connecting different apps. Base44, this one excels at creating those no-code conversational apps, really good for client engagement, onboarding, interactive guides, that kind of thing.
Okay, that helps clarify. Clixie for website experience, Gumloop for processes, Base44 for conversational apps.
Exactly. Different focuses, but all using AI to automate and improve things.
So this leads to the big so what question, right? Why should a small business owner listening right now really care about these AI agents? Why now?
It's a critical question because there's still a bit of an AI gap. We saw some data from BizTech magazine suggesting that even in 2025, only about 58% of US small businesses had really deployed AI. And for many of those who had, it was often just, fairly basic low-cost tools, simple chatbots, maybe some basic automation, not these truly intelligent agents.
Right. So a lot of SMBs are still kind of dipping their toes in, maybe
Definitely.
not fully diving into the more advanced stuff.
Exactly, and that's precisely where the huge opportunity lies for the early adopters. Tools like Clixie.ai and Base 44, they're powerful, yes, but they're also designed to be affordable and accessible. That's the key combination. They are built to bridge that AI gap we just talked about. They make sophisticated, almost enterprise-level AI capabilities available to smaller businesses that maybe don't have huge budgets or dedicated tech teams.
So for a small team, maybe wearing lots of different hats, something like Clixie.ai isn't just another marketing tool. It's almost like hiring an extra person.
In a way, yes. Like having a dedicated engagement manager for your website working 24/7, freeing you up to focus on strategy, on growth, on the bigger picture.
And the benefits go beyond just saving time, right?
Oh, absolutely. The benefits can be truly transformative for those who get in early. We're talking potentially way more conversions because your website is actively engaging and selling around the clock. It often means less need for staff to handle repetitive tasks, letting your existing team focus on higher value work. And maybe most importantly for growth, it lets you build really efficient, scalable workflows from the get-go. Your business can grow without your costs or headcount having to increase at the same rate.
Scalability without linear cost increase. That's the dream for many small businesses.
It really is. And what's fascinating is this isn't just about small improvements anymore. This is about potentially gaining a real sustainable competitive edge. It's democratizing powerful capabilities that until recently were pretty much only accessible to big corporations with deep pockets.
Okay, so let's bring this all together. To recap what we've covered, AI marketing agents, tools like Clixie.ai, Gumloop, Base 44, they seem to be genuinely changing how U.S. small businesses can operate in 2025. They're offering these powerful, but also surprisingly accessible ways to automate personalized engagement, boost conversions, streamline operations, pretty much touching every part of the business.
That's a great summary. And maybe as a final thought for you to consider, as you think about your own business and navigating this fast-changing landscape, think about this. How might these AI agents, by automating so many core tasks that used to take a lot of human time and money, fundamentally reshape the whole competitive playing field for small businesses? It seems like being agile, adopting these tools early, that could really be the key, not just for staying in the game, but for achieving real long-term success in what's becoming an increasingly AI-driven world. Definitely something to mull over.